Hi, this video is about the third song on the new record, and this song is called Jimmy. And Jimmy has got two parts, an A part and a B part. And the A part is probably the main part. It's got a written bass line and a melody on top of that. Bass line is pretty simple. I'm going to play this for you, and I'm going to do a loop of that so that I can play the melody on top. The bass line has three notes. It's A, G sharp and G, and A is the tonic. So it goes from tonic to major 7 to flat 7. It goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3 times it's exactly the same. Now it's bar 3, and now 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So in bar 4 it starts on one end instead of on one. It's shifted 1/8 notes further. That's about it. Pretty simple. And there is this melody on top. The tune is called Jimmy because it's an homage to Jimmy Giuffre, a clarinet player and saxophone player and amazing composer. I highly recommend to check him out. And Jimmy Giuffre has a tune that is called Jesus Maria. And what happens in that tune is that it's a really beautiful tune. Have a listen. In the written part at the beginning, Paul Bley is playing a major 7 chord, and the bass line that Steve Swallow plays, of course Jimmy Giuffre is playing a beautiful melody with his clarinet, and Paul Bley is playing this major 7 chord, and then Steve Swallow plays a flat 7 in the bass. Not all the time, but at some moments. And this is somehow strange but really beautiful, and I always loved this tune and that moment that I thought, okay, I'm going to write a tune with a melody that is really in major and also has the major 7, and I'm going to do a bass line under that has a flat 7. So the bass line goes to flat 7, and here's the melody that has pretty much notes from the A major scale and some diminished ideas. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm not going to show you the whole melody. There will be a link to the sheet music attached or in the description of this video. But just maybe, for example, at the beginning, I'm playing. So here's the G sharp from the A major chord, while the bass line is going down to the G sharp. And that's happening in a lot of places of this composed melody. Also there are some diminished ideas, like so actually somehow the melody has some kind of old school vibe, while the bass line is doing this weird thing going to the flat 7, and we are playing this tune on the record pretty groovy. almost hip-hop-like. So this combination of different things is fun, I think. After we play the A part, we go to the B part. And this one is, you know, kind of the relaxed part, is where the tune comes to rest. And it goes to F sharp and stays there for 4 bars. And when we play the head, I always quote one part of the melody from the A part in this B part. So it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the A part starts again. After we played this composed part, we are just jamming on the A section. So it's the bass line all over again, and I'm doing a guitar solo on top of that. And on cue, probably at the end of the solo, so I wouldn't cue the B part too much. On cue we go to the B part, and from there it could go to the composed melody again. When I'm improvising, I'm using pretty much the ideas out of the composed part. So I would play the A major scale and playing melodies with that major 7 that rubs so beautifully against the bass line. And also I would probably use some diminished ideas, or even some bluesy ideas, or even some things that are some kind of soul-y. I don't know how to describe. I think the tune invites you to go a little crazy and try things out and take some risks. Let me try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I think that's pretty much it. So I find the bass line pretty inviting somehow to play. It's just really fun, I think, and I think that's what this tune is somehow about. Again, to to have a jam session and to create some interesting atmosphere. And of course, like in the version on the record, I think it's a lot about the groove also and the rhythm, and this is probably not dance music, but somehow I am drawn to music with the rhythm. I like that very much. So, well, I hope that helps, and thanks for your attention, and maybe see you in the next part. Bye.